Welcome to your weekly program, BelAhdan, the show that brings World Cup to your living room. Everybody is so excited about the United States now moving to the Sweet 16, the second round. Oh, great game with Germany, it was Portugal, and finally defeated Ghana. So everybody excited about that. About 1 billion people watching the soccer game, and about 25 million people actually watched the game with Germany. And with all this excitement in the United States and diversity and all the immigrants that are really exciting and find the United States as a second home and watching soccer, people have to go somewhere actually to go and watch it with other people because that's how we watch soccer. But we all know the conservative pundit Ann Coulter's, of course she can't shut up about excitement things, and she usually doesn't like to celebrate with the rest of the world. But she said, and I quote, no American whose great-fathers was born in the United States is watching soccer. What she's saying is this is a second generation immigrants, color people sport. And she goes on and talks about why soccer is not an American, because people use their hands. And this is what differentiates us from animals. And because soccer really doesn't have an individual responsibility. And she makes it a cultural argument. And this is really a very dead argument, a very tired voice of another conservative here. American is all about immigrants, about hyphenated American, the people who come and inject a lot of energy in it. And we have here, a second generation American that she was born here in Shiraz. She's so excited and she's following soccer. Welcome to BelAhdan, Shiraz.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. You heard what I just said, and I know soccer has been debate about it's going to make it in America. Is it an American game and never going to be an American, because so on and so forth. But tell us a little bit, how is it with your household? How about you following World Cup?
I'm not really following it all the way through, but I am cheering for the U.S., and so I watch the U.S. games. Not really in the household, more like out at the sports bars. Yeah, where all the excitement is. Everyone's cheering, and they're wearing U.S. colors, and they have flags. And
one of the few sports that you actually play with the other world, you're not playing your own game. You say World Series, you're just playing with yourself. Americans, baseball is just not a World Series or anything. You're just playing with yourself. Right. And Super Bowl is not really Super Bowl, it's just a local event. And, when you talk about 25 million watching a single soccer game, and I think the biggest, highest baseball or basketball is about 1 million or 800,000. So obviously there's a lot of excitement in America about their team is playing with the rest of the world and moving on, playing very well. I mean, in your generation, is soccer popular in your age?
I'm not really much of a soccer fan, but definitely because it's every 4 years, and so it's a big deal, like the Olympics, you know. And so, of course, I'm going to sit down and watch it.
What's your background? You were born here, right?
I was born here. My mom and her brothers and my grandma were all born in Cambodia. And they came over to the U.S. I can't remember what year, but I know my mom was only 7 years old. When she came,
That's nice. Very much an American. And, when I went and I did a piece about how American watch soccer and how hyphenated American, how ethnic watch soccer, and I went to a restaurant and watched and talked to them. It seems like, there is a lot of, some American that don't pay attention, they get excited when their team is playing, but also the question of, you cheer for the United States, as you said, but suppose that the United States is meeting Cambodia. What would your loyalty there?
I would probably cheer for Cambodia if I knew their statistics and knew that they were good and possibly could beat U.S.
And I think a lot of people look at this as this is not loyalty, nice, but I think it's for me in some of this country you cheer for the underdog. It's Cambodia, a small country, and here is the United States. World Cup, it's one of the few sporting events or one even event where small country or colonized country have a chance to revenge from the colonists, like Spain, colonized most of South America. So when they come, everybody wants to beat Spain, or British.
Yeah,
Look at
true.
the British.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to beat the British. Made from the, two African countries made it to the second round, which is Sweet 16. So we're celebrating Algeria, United States, moving on, one country for the mind and one country for the heart, and we wish you all the best. And we'll see to do something, Cheryl. What do we do to celebrate? We're gonna open this, right?
Champagne?
Champagne. It's non-alcoholic. It's a halal champagne for all those people. Don't send me hate mail. This is halal.
Ooh.
Did you hear that? This is halal champagne. I'll get you some here. Celebrating United States making it to the Sweet 16. That's one.
Yeah.
And also Algeria is moving the Sweet 16. Wish them. This is the Arab Spring and World Cup. Okay, what? And we cheer or something like that?
Yes. Cheers. To the
Cheers. Thank you. So we'll do the piece about we went to the Marina Grill, where a lot of people there, hyphenated Americans, and Americans went there and watched the game in United States and Portugal, and we talked to the people there about their loyalty, who their teams, and their nationality, whatever topic. And so we'll see that piece, and then we'll come back to the studio. Assalamu alaikum, and God bless you all. Here from the heart of Northeast at Marina Grill, where a lot of people coming here to watch World Cup soccer game that the United States is playing with Portugal. And we're going to talk to people who are coming from all background and talk about their nationality and loyalty and which team they're cheering for.
Pacific Islander.
So whom are you cheering for today?
Right now, I'm cheering for the U.S.,
United States, huh?
Yeah. My name is John, man.
John, thank you, John.
No
Can I talk to your son?
Yes, yes, my son.
What's your name, sir?
Nathaniel,
Who's your team in the World Cup?
USA.
For today?
I'm cheering for the U.S.
I don't follow it. I only find it visually interesting. So I have nothing intelligent to say about it.
The U.S.
USS. Are you a soccer fan?
Not really, no. Really, I'm not much of a soccer person, but
USA.
USA?
I come from Taiwan.
I don't really follow sports. I'm a Canadian, so I'm a hockey fan, not a soccer fan.
Yes. Cheer for USA.
Are you here for the food or for the game?
I'm here for the food. Put it this way, I know who Becker is, and I know who Pele is.
Nationality, what if United States is playing their own, national team in case, and it's interesting to see how loyalty shift as based on what the United States is playing. If the United States were playing Algeria, who would cheer for? Hypothetically.
I think probably here, I'll cheer for Algeria.
Yeah, of course, I shoot for Algeria. And
The United States played Romania. Which team?
Of course, Romania.
well, I'm here in America, but if they were playing somebody in the South Pacific, I would have to cheer for the South Pacific.
So that's how it works.
Yes.
Apart from, what's your nationality?
China.
China. And if the United States played with China, who are you cheering for?
That's China. Play with China.
Yeah.
I will cheer for China, of course.
A billion people are watching World Cup, and a lot of hyphenated American watching the game inside. Aren't you watching the game?
Because it's rare that it's this beautiful outside.
Don't really care about soccer.
What do you think, sir, with the game?
It was a very, very interesting game.
Do you think?
Yeah, very good game. It's for score.
I think it's fair, yeah.
It's fair, huh?
Yeah.
Good game.
Good game. Expected time?
Very tough.
That's pretty good.
What it takes to get you to watch a soccer game?
A miracle.
Welcome back to BelAhdan here. I hope you enjoyed that piece. This was World Cup watch at Marina Grill, and you can see people have mixed feeling, different people, different ethnicity, and people are sitting outside ignoring the whole thing, and people inside, but not so much. And the fact that America is not one thing, not one according to Ann Coulter or anybody. America is very diverse. There's so many things for so many people. American exceptionalism is over. You know, it's part of the global. And it seems like the Americans only invite the world when they are waging wars. You know, they only invite the people come and have war. But anything else, they do it themselves. That's over with.